Tonight, our coverage as a thorough investigation clears a Canada Border Service Agency superintendent of false allegations of terrorism by the Indian government. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This is Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. I'm Aisha Ashraf. An investigation reveals that a Canada Border Services Agency superintendent was falsely accused by the Indian government of terrorism and involvement in murder in 2020. Indian media outlets spread the allegations against Sunny Sidhu and did not provide any evidence. He was named in an online video by a pro-Modi influencer, labeling him a terrorist. Soon after the allegations surfaced, Sidhu received threats and feared for his family's safety. However, a thorough investigation by the agency has cleared him of all accusations. Sidhu has worked with the agency for 2 decades. Previously, he expressed frustration over the lack of support from the Canadian government. Despite being reinstated, Sidhu remains concerned for his well-being. President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet nominations are receiving strong reactions, particularly his strong pro-Israel picks. Almost all of his key picks have deep ties to Israel. These include Florida Senator Marco Rubio and Arkansas ex-Governor Mike Huckabee for U.S. Ambassador to Israel. In the past, Huckabee has been denying Palestinian identity and advocating for Israel's annexation of the West Bank. His nomination was praised by Israeli figures, but sparked fierce backlash from pro-Palestinian activists. Some critics argue that Trump's cabinet represents a continuation of policies seen under previous administrations. They are accusing both Democrats and Republicans of ignoring Palestinian rights. British news outlet The Guardian has announced it will stop posting on X social media platform. The outlet cites disturbing content, including racism and conspiracy theories. The newspaper says its decision has also been influenced by the platform's role in the recent U.S. election. The Guardian says the influence of Elon Musk, the owner of X, has shaped political discourse in harmful ways. The outlet says despite not using the platform, its articles can still be shared by X users. The move makes The Guardian the first major British media company to leave the platform since Musk's acquisition of the platform 2 years ago. Musk is calling the newspaper irrelevant and is criticizing its editorial stance. A recent study by Leipzig University has revealed concerning trends of rising xenophobia and anti-Muslim sentiment in Germany. Support for xenophobic views since 2022 has increased by 4.8 percentage points. As of now, 21.8% of the population holds such views. In Western Germany, xenophobia has surged by 6.7 points. On the other hand, in Eastern states, it has risen to 31.5%. Anti-Muslim sentiment has also grown significantly. More than 32% in Western Germany support a ban on Muslim immigration. 48% of respondents say they feel alienated by Muslim presence. The figure is up from 36% 2 years ago. The study also shows a sharp drop in satisfaction with German democracy, particularly in the East. In Eastern Germany, only 29.7% have expressed contentment with the government policies. Political affiliations strongly correlate with these views, with far-right supporters showing the highest levels of xenophobia. A 25-year-old refugee from Uganda has been subject to racial harassment shortly after settling in Montreal, Quebec. Katarega Raymond Calvin says he fled his homeland seeking peace in Canada. However, Calvin has been targeted by neighbors for his skin color and accent. Calvin has been told, "You are not needed in this country." He faced constant bullying and was forced to leave his apartment. Calvin eventually found himself homeless last January. For over a month, he endured cold and hunger in Montreal streets. Since then, Calvin has been lucky to find a home. Calvin's experience reflects a troubling rise in racism towards refugees in Quebec. Social workers report similar stories, with many newcomers feeling unwelcome and marginalized. Advocates are urging for a shift in perception. They say it should be emphasized that refugees come to contribute, not to be scapegoated for local issues. The death toll in the past 20 days in Sudan's Al-Jazira state has reached nearly 450. Sudanese activists accuse the rapid support forces of mass killings and human rights violations. A local civil group says the death toll includes civilians, including children. It says many have been killed by poisoning. Some have died due to poor health conditions in the ongoing siege. The group has not responded to these allegations. The violence escalated on October 20th. It follows the defection of the group's leader, Abu Akal, to the Sudanese army. The rapid support forces control large parts of Al-Jazira state. Only a few areas are under army's control. The United Nations has reported the displacement of 135,400 civilians from Al-Jazira. There are growing concerns over ongoing humanitarian crises in the region. That's all from our Toronto studios. Thank you for watching Muslim News Canada. We are a community channel dedicated to bringing you stories you can trust. Please like, share, and subscribe to our content. You can also comment to let us know what you think of our coverage. You can donate now by visiting muslimnetwork.tv/donate. For more content, keep watching Muslim Network TV. Salam and good night.